after. So we have a lot of testimony, but just one or two because of time.
Voilà, maintenant, regardez le témoignage avant d'écouter le témoignage maintenant.
Vamos a ver el video del testimonio.
Viewers all over the world, get ready to witness the power of prophecy in action as Prophet TB Joshua encounters Mr. Yabrifa during the Monday service and speaks into his life.
Can I talk to you? How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Do you know the reason why I come to you? You are a traditionalist.
Yes, sir.
A witch doctor.
Yes, sir.
You have some spiritual energy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean by energy? Some native power.
Yes, sir.
This native power, you can use it to change. I mean, a situation where it want to rain, you can stop rain.
Yes. With white gin, I can stop storm or heavy rain. I can stop it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's true, sir.
While you are sitting down, I say, and you. But when I get to you, they run. Yes, and you used to see them, they're very small like this.
Yes, sir.
They are small, like baby.
As I came here, they went to my house and flogged my wife very well.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bo.
My wife.
Okay, this is what
Yes.
those small things flog.
Yes, sir.
They call it a shoe. Sometimes some of them use their hair to walk.
She cannot even sleep that day.
When your husband came here, those bere, they went to flog you.
Yes, sir.
They flog you.
Yes, sir.
How did they flog you when your husband came here?
Then flog me, you this woman, then flog me, tie my two hands for my bag and flog me very well.
That your husband came to synagogue.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes the door will open. You will not know who opened the door.
Yes, sir.
Because of that, you don't want to stay in the house alone.
Yes, sir.
You're always afraid.
Yes, sir.
This energy, I call it energy. This is not power. We don't regard them as power. It's energy. You have beast in your hand. Where is it?
I did not bring it, but I bring my pictures.
Okay. You even bring your picture. Yeah. Title, traditional man.
Yes, sir.
In form of king.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of people coming to you for power.
Yes, sir.
As I'm talking now, almost 10 people are waiting around to see you.
Yes, sir.
When they want to do party, if they don't consult you, you can start rain.
Like when pastors came to our frontage, because that place is a place that they always come and do crusade. They always abuse the God I am serving. So sometimes I will come out with that annoyance. I'll take kai or white gin and pray for rain for them, and they will all run away.
You rain and the crusade will scatter.
Everybody will run away and the rain will stop.
Go and wait. So we listen to you, you will be delivered. Hey, are they not the people you patronize?
Yes.
They are the ones you patronize. This is to tell you that the Almighty is all. So why can't you see the face of God? I can. I'm supposed to go there. But I see heavy, like, you know, B. I say, in my church, where's
In exact confirmation of Prophet TB Joshua's prophecy, the footage you are about to watch shows the activities of Mr. Oba Yabrifa, a witch doctor.
Here is a community shrine where Mr. Oba Yabrifa, the man who Prophet TB Joshua prophesied about, lives as a chief priest. It is named Labakolo, meaning the God of justice.
This is Mr. Yabrifa, adorned in his diabolical attire, carrying a staff, signifying his position in the community as chief priest. In a traditional ceremony, he empties a bottle of hard liquor as an appeasement to the deity he worships. He proceeds on his journey through the village, with his followers behind him.
Mr. Yabrifa leads the way as the large procession continues to walk through the village. He brushes through a straw entrance as they move into yet another shrine.
In his position as a chief priest of the deity in the community, many people travel from far and wide to meet with and consult him. Dressed in his traditional attire, these are just a few of those who have come to seek help from him with the diabolical powers he had acquired as a witch doctor. One by one they enter his abode and bow down before him, showing the level of power and influence he holds in the community. You can see this young man slowly coming forward and with utmost respect kneeling down before Mr. Yabrifa to present an offering that would be sacrificed to the deity Labakolo.
Here are various assortments of meat, which are part of the ritual sacrifices that regularly take place in the shrine where Mr. Yabrifa operates. Among the sacrificial...
Okay, so there's a lot of things. I think the little you have seen is enough. Let's go to deliverance. Let's forget about that.
Vous allez voir la vidéo de cet homme.
With what I'm saying now, you see more, but we don't need that. I don't want to show the rest. So many people will not be able to withstand it. It's someone who is honored in his traditional way. And the question you need to ask yourself, you see, like I was saying, that in each instant, a specific intimation comes to us from the Spirit that is suggesting what to do, that the act should be performed. We must hear that instruction from God. If not, if you are not a man of God from above, you will not stand. It's not possible for someone who is not a man of God to be waging war every day. People will come out and say, I'm a demon, I'm this, I'm a man. Do you know how many they have been delivered? For the past 1 year now, we are having a record of 1 million people. That have been delivered from I'm a witch, I'm a this, I'm in this, I'm a man, I've killed this, I've destroyed it. Almost 1 million number. And all of these people have been taken from darkness to light. So now, if not God, who will have done this? Who will have destroyed a building if it's not part of the building, if it's not the owner of the building, if it's not have share in the building, and he will now come and destroy the building? If you have share in the building, you belong to the building, you come and destroy the building. Where will you sleep? Where will you eat? Where will you live? So you will be naked then. For the past 1 year, we have a record of 1.something million people that they have been delivered every day. And these people have been delivered and restored back, and they back to the light. Assume we have this in each continent of the world. There will be no escape route for anyone. Each continent, just one continent. So we just thank Emmanuel TV. If not Emmanuel TV, this is the Emmanuel TV that exposes people that preach and teach for the sake of pounds, dollar, and naira. Because if it is salvation of soul we all preach, you know this is salvation. Look at Unless you are very strong in the Lord so much, and God has, let me tell you, come on, sit down. If they see me with you, praying with you, immediately you go back home, million people will come and tell you that that man is not good. Unless God is with you. Where you are going, and they see you with me, where you go back. Million people will come and meet you and tell you that man you are moving with is not good. Oh. So this is what the problem many people are facing. Unless you are very too strong. And why? Because they know what they are getting from you has stopped. When you move with me, I don't say, what can you give me? I don't need anything from you. If you are the richest in the world, I don't need anything from you. You will need from me more than I need from you. You know the reason? I am so, look at the message I preached today, that content himself with fewer ones than those other men. The little I have, this one was given to me. This shoe was given to me. I had 3 lots of it. I don't. If I say, God, I need something, I don't need to sweat before getting it. I don't need anything from you, brother. So all I need from you, I want you to live for God. That is my joy. So now, I will not prophesy for you because I won't need money from you. And I will not pray for you because I need money from you. I will not heal you because I need money. What will you give me? Even when it is time to raise offering and thanksgiving, I normally leave it for the children. I don't mention it. If you know my life, I don't mention it because you cannot see me mention it. I will tell you, okay, I leave. Because I don't know. So because, you see, I don't know what. Because I know the repercussion of taking something from you. The repercussion is everything that from you, if whatever I take from you is not from good source, I'll be a partaker of that punishment. Let me tell you, the repercussion of receiving something from people, I know it clear. That's why I always careful. Let me tell you the repercussion. Everything I will receive from you, if I receive anything I receive from you, unless the source of the thing you are giving me is good, if the source is questionable, I will receive more punishment than you that give me. So therefore, I'm always very careful of what I receive from people because of no. I pray we ministers of God will understand the word received from member. If we pastors, ministers of God, if we understand what it means to receive a possession, money, financial assistance, this and that from member, they will be always very careful from receiving things from people because the repercussion is great. If you give me 20 million naira, that 20 million naira, if any of a kobo, a pounds come from wrong source, maybe whichever way you receive, you got that money and you give me, the punishment I will receive, it will be greater than you that gave me, because I'm supposed to be your teacher. You are living in ignorance, but God will never see me living in ignorance because I have his word. So I'm just telling you the secret why I'm always careful. When it is time to give me, even sometime when you want to give me something, I will not want to even know when you are giving me. Oh my God, I pray, not you member, we pastor, I pray we understand the meaning of receiving this offering you are raising. They say offering, your offering, you raise it all, which I don't know where you are bringing this money from. Many of you, I don't know where you come from. Many of you, actually, 2 weeks ago, we called a harlot, a prostitute. You were in the service here when a prostitute from the gallery was called out. Asep also dropped money now. Where does he get that money? And so I will now use the same money to chop. Hey, my God. Okay, look at my brother that is want to come out now. Last Sunday he dropped money. Before he was prophesying before he was picked out. The brother we show the video now, at least during the Thanksgiving, he dropped money. So okay, I will not use the money to buy suit, to buy you, to buy this, oh my God. So it affects our life positively and negatively. But today, now there is economic depression. Where will you get that very neat money? So when I see people say, hey, 100 million, 300 million, drop it. People begin to rain money in the church. I say, oh my God. Cause. You listen to our brother that confessed here that when he put money in the offering, what happened? Initiate people. So what we do here, the money you drop will return back to you. It will not go direct to you, but it will go to your family. People that are waiting to collect money you drop today are somewhere. Before next Sunday we give it. We don't want it to stay in our domain. And we sleep with such a money. As you drop it, we give it. And you saw people from Libya. During the weeks, a lot of people, lot, we have to give it. It's not something we should. When you give it, we give it out. Because you are telling us that when you give me, you are telling me that instead of me to give it to the needy over there, I'm giving you, man of God, to help me give it to needy. Tell your neighbor, instead of me to give it to the needy, so man of God, I'm giving you to help me give it to the needy. That is what you are telling every pastors you give. Every ministers of God you give a gift to. You are indirectly telling them that instead of me to walk towards the needy and give the needy, I'm giving you to give it to the needy. You will do better. You will give it better. You know the right needy to give it to, because you are being used by God. You will examine the needy. You will examine the right people to give it to. You, with spirit of discernment, you'll be able to identify the right people, because through you give it to wrong people. You will look at the sympathy, the emotion. People crying to you and need money, whereas it doesn't need money. People that need money, they are somewhere. But people will not run to me and say they need money, whereas they don't need money. I know the people. When you run to me that you need money, I know you don't need it. I know the right people that need it. So you are giving me to give it to people that really need it, because you want to give it to the right people. That's why you give it to pastor, to help you give it to the right people. Why should any pastor now? I mean, so you are not supposed to fear of giving your money. Pastor is supposed to fear to collect money from you. Tell your neighbor, you are not supposed to be fear to give money to pastor. Pastor himself is supposed to be fear in collecting money from you. Tell your neighbor once again, don't be afraid in giving your money to pastor. Pastor should be afraid in collecting money from you. Tell the viewer at home, viewers, don't be afraid of giving your money to pastor. Pastor should be afraid in collecting money from you.
No tenga miedo de recibir dinero,
Because
tenga miedo.
pastor is the one sitting in the church. But you, kaya. When you leave here today, your journey is far. Your journey is far. When you gather 10,000 naira, each of this paper come from different direction. So you now gather them. The one that come from A, the one that come from B, the one that comes from C, from D. You now gather the whole thing and give it to one man. If blessing is A, you give blessing to the man. If it is curse, is B, you give curse to the man. If C is hardship, you give hardship to the man. You may be seated. So, please, this is just the situation. This is just the situation. The one having the divine spirit that come from above is meek, peaceable, and humble. No matter the money, they know the value of money. The real pastor, the real ministers of God, the real prophet know the value of money. The value of money is not to live in lustrous. So please, I'm sorry, I will not be able to show that video. I want to stop it there. There are a lot of things you will see, but I don't need to tell you because that is where you are coming from too. I said that is where you are coming from. You have given this ram for them before. So when they are training, some will say, whereas he has been there before. Okay, let's listen.
Nous venons de voir la vidéo de cet homme qui a reçu la prophétie de l'homme de Dieu disant qu'il voit une certaine énergie en lui. Il est un marabout, il utilise des pouvoirs maléfiques. Il a affirmé que cela est vrai. Le Dieu lui a aussi dit qu'il avait le droit d'arrêter la pluie ou de faire venir la pluie. Il a affirmé que cela est vrai. Écoutons maintenant sa confession.
Vamos a escuchar la confirmación de la profecía de este hombre.
Emmanuel, my name is Ebiondo Yabrifa, but they call me Oba. Last Monday, the man of God prophesied to me. He said, I am a witch doctor. I have some energy around me. I have some powers. I can stop rain. I can call rain. And he said some small deities around me that he's saying. And it is true. All what the man of God said is true. I am a chief priest. My grandfather, he was the chief priest of that deity. So after when my grandfather died, they was looking for someone to become the chief priest. And I was not yet born that time. So till when my mother born me, from childhood, people that the visionaries, they said this is the chief priest of that throne from small. So really, when I come up like that. I used to go to the river when I was like this, my boy. the kind of fish that I will bring from the river is not even dead. I will bring it to my mother. She will be confused because of the kind of things I used to bring from the river. I bring chain, I bring rings, I bring even coin, this olden days coin money I brought to the house. So my father took me to church, our own church. So from there, they know that something is disturbing me. And me myself too, I know that I am from the sea, from childhood, because sometimes I see myself in the sea, the I see. I have a woman with children, and allow me, and hello, and when it got to a time, I went to Port Harcourt to work. I was very stubborn in the village. Only me, single-handedly, I can pursue a football field. Everybody will run, nobody will do me anything. Even wrestling field, when I came out, and if they don't want to allow me to wrestle, I pursue everybody in the wrestling field. So, after all those time, I went to Port Harcourt to look for a job because I don't have anything. So when I got a job at Port Harcourt, I was working there. One day, the deity changed to my father. My father go to my working place and told the man that employed me, and said he should take me back home, or whatever thing that happened to me, he will hold him responsible. So I find some of my people to go and beg the man that please, nothing will happen. So after that time, I get a serious accident.
I think we are going to have time after today listen to you. Can you go straight to how you conjure with your spirit and how you operate? Go straight so that later I will have time to listen to your background.
Okay. Finally, I agreed to become the chief priest of that room. So there I control people. I have the whole power. I see any human being I'm seeing, I feel is a very small thing, because the power in me, everybody bow down before me. People from different areas used to come to my shrine. But in short, no kind of person that is not going there. Different people go there to look for to solve their problems in my place. So it gets one day when I know that I have serious power. I traveled to somewhere. Somebody invited me to somewhere in the high sea. So when I was going there, when I reached the high sea, I see this big wave coming towards me. When I look at the waves, I saw a big snake coming to me, and my grandfather was serving that deity, that god, that snake god. So I know him, and I know the kind of food he takes. So when the wave is coming like this, I stood up and I pour this, I libate for the river, and I throw native shock to the snake. There the whole sea cooled down for me to pass, while some people was even afraid that we are going to get lost there. And I used to control rain. Sometimes these pastors, because my front is I have a very big playground which I used to do my festival. People come and play there. Then ordinary days, these pastors used to come to do crusades. Almost every week they used to come and do crusade there. When they will come, they will call the God I am serving. So some people are not from our place, but when they go to our place, my brothers and sisters will mention the names of those deities that I am serving for them. The whole preaching, now those deities, they will be abusing them. They will say, Masham for ground. So sometimes I became hungry. I said, a pastor that don't even have power, I am sleeping and he's trying to come and wake me. Okay, I'm coming. I will go direct to the shrine. I took up my bottle of gin. When I come out, they will not know. I will libate. I will libate. When I libate, I'll call storm, heavy storm for them. Sometimes they are watching this projector, that film projector, this thing. The storm will nearly tear the whole thing there. They will pack all their loads and run away. I will be laughing them. I say, look at these people. It doesn't even have power. So, with that power I have, even my wife sitting down here, when she's menstruating, she cannot cook food for me. I don't shake human beings because my hand is a holy hand. I use my hand to serve the deity. And nobody touched my head. Nobody. I did not bow for any shrine. Wherever shrine I go in our area, is your land as a whole. Any place I enter, I cannot even pull my cap, cannot even pull shoe before I enter. But other people will do it because I serve the God of justice. I am the chief priest. And I am the father of all spirits. If you watch my my pictures, you will see a cloth with different colors. Like my picture, if you bring the pictures, you will see. With different colors. That is all the servants, people that follow me in my shrine. They agree to show that cloth for me because I am the father of all the spirits. This is the cloth. The whole people that worship with me, they are the one that show this cloth for me. That I am the father of every color. Nothing I cannot do. Even pastors used to come to me, but
no, you know I'm a pastor. You know I'm a pastor. I'm a pastor. We don't come to you. Maybe it's the people that came to you, they are spiritualists. They are not pastors. There is a difference between pastor and spiritualists. If you say, because anybody can say he's a pastor. Like you too, you say you are a king. Okay, it's a title. So those people that say they are pastors, they are not pastors. They are spiritualists. So pastor will not come to you. Yes, that's it. So what brought you here? What brought you here? Because you know what is your mission here. Because you watch. Did you watch Humanity TV before you even enter here? Or what is your real mission here? Tell us what brought you here.
Man of God, what brought me here? I don't like you, yourself, and Jesus Christ. When my wife used to watch that Emmanuel TV, I used to tell her not to watch that TV because I don't like this TB Joshua program. Why I don't like this TB Joshua program? Because when somebody came to this place and said, I am a witch, he will say, no, this person is not a witch. Why the person confessed that it's a witch? I said, what kind of man that you will say somebody confessed by himself that is a witch, and this man say it's not a witch? This man, I don't like him. So I don't like TB Joshua, but I don't like Jesus too. But later, my wife continues to watch this program. I used to see when the people confess, and if he said you are not a witch, I see that the man of God has a power to deliver those people that they said they are witch, and after the deliverance they will equally say, no, I am not a witch. I said, what kind of power is that? Because I cannot do that kind of thing.
You listen to what he's saying now. So I think you are now understand what he's saying now. At the beginning you did not understand, but what he's saying now is that after the people have been delivered, the person, when we now ask the person that hey, you said it, I said no, I don't know why I'm saying it. We now say no, it's not him that said it, it's the spirit in him, and the spirit is gone. We are not fighting flesh and blood, but the spirit being. But their case, they fight the flesh, they fight the blood. They are expecting what they want, they disagree with that. Say, why should I say such a person is the spirit in her, and she's free? It's not, she's innocent. No, they don't believe that. That is an offense.
So, because me, I see that the man of God has power. He can deliver those people that I cannot deliver. I can't do it. So I gain a little interest from that place. I see that what this man is doing is a strange something which I cannot do.
Why you cannot deliver them? Why you cannot deliver them?
I cannot do it. I even with this thing, I tried. I said whether I can deliver somebody who is a witch, but no way, I cannot do it.
Because you too yourself, you are one of them. So there is no way you can use a darkness to deliver darkness. It is light that can do that job. If you enter a dark place with a dark suit, a black suit, you match with the color. But with garment, you enter, they will be able to picture you that somebody is wearing something white. You see, his case is inheritance. He inherited from grandfather, 3 fathers. He inherited it. So he lived by it. So it's not a situation where it's just like you will money. You give your money or your home. When a man dies, he will will this house. This house is for you. So you just give a house for a child. So therefore, this is will for him. So we listen to you. Now, what was the reason why you came here? That is the question. You enter here for what?
So, like this, my son here, I brought him to this place because people always look for me, and sometimes I do travel. When I am not in the village, for every Sundays I used to go and pour libate there. So if I am not there, I will send this my son to go and libate, like my second in command. It's also powerful.
So let's have the little boy. The little boy. So you two, you have the power, have you?
Yes.
So give it to your father.
So finally, I gained interest. I like to come to this synagogue because of the God I am serving. It is a pity. I am a very poor person. All those money, I don't know where they stand. I drink, I womanize, in fact, I don't know what to say. I pity my life sometimes because I struggle to buy a car. I was having a very old Okada, cyclist, when I was driving. Sometimes when I see myself, when the rain beats me when I'm going to somewhere, I will say, this is God that I am serving. Everybody bow down for me. But the people that is buying for me have cars. When I look pastors, they are very good. They are driving cars and I am continuous suffering. I beg before I even pay my student school fees. So I begin get second thoughts. So I decide to come here. So when I decide to come here, I made some people to understand that I wanted to come to this place. But they told me that how can I come to TB Joshua? So are you not powerful than the TB Joshua? What do you want to come and do here? He can never deliver you. He can never deliver you. So the very day I came to this place, the first day I came to this place, really, my wife called me when I never reached even Ugeli. My wife called me and she said, our last daughter, say one of the daughters carry hot water and pour that one. I said, why? After some time, she called me again and said, the other one, say the one that senior that one, say the senior sister took her to climb electric wires. She fell down and broke her mouth. I said, what is happening now? So when I came to this place, in the night, my wife called me again and she said, there are some small people that is demons that is flogging her seriously in the house, that she cannot sleep the house again. I said, oh, what am I going to do? Okay, the small children that flogging her, what did they say? What did they say is the reason why they flog her? It's because I am leaving them and I'm coming to the Synagogue Church of All Nations. That was why they are anointed. Let your wife tell us how those things look like. Those small children that flog her. You see them with your eyes.
Yes, sir.
How do they look like?
Sir, they are very small.
They enter and begin to flog you.
Yes, they tie my two hands for my back and started to warn me, you this woman, started to flog me.
What did they say when they were flogging you? What did they say?
They said, as my husband is leaving them, with that annoyance, now then come to me.
And they small like a human being?
Yes, they warn me. They are even reach 5. None of them wear clothes. They are very black and short.
And you see them with your eyes?
Yes, when I'm shouting, open my eye, koro, saw them live.
And you, how did they open the door?
I shouted, I want to run out of the outside, and one of our pastor wife told me, whatever bad dream you dream, you will not run, go outside. You better strangle yourself and pray. So I will not go out. I pick handset and flash where they sit down. I didn't see anything. I have to pray and call my husband for the night.
So they have 2 legs, 2 hands, and 2 eyes?
Yes.
And they walk like a human being?
Yes, sir.
But they are small. Now why can't you beat them back?
You are too much. They are too much.
Can you listen to what he's saying? This is purely...
I can get up.
How did they open the door?
I didn't open the door. I did inside.
I say, how did they open the door?
I don't know, sir.
They talk like a human being.
Yes. And that day, waiting make me give me strength, light come. So I went and put the program of TP Joshua.
But you have never seen them before?
Yes, sir.
That was the first time you are seeing those small children?
That was
you used
the
to see
first
them?
time.
That
was the first time.
Well, you have listened to them because of time. Listen to them.
My husband with me, when we start married, there is no problem. Because of all these things, we are having problem every time. He's beating me always. He's not sleeping house. Every minute, woman, and I'm crying just like that. Every day I want man of God to please help us, to put us together.
So all the followers, you have a lot of followers. I'm talking to your husband. So that is that is not only you now. If only you are delivered, we have not done anything right. If only you deliver, you have not done anything right. All your followers, at least, if not 90, if not 100, 99% of them. That is your duty. So, and you take your time to meet those who are rich personality among them, go and meet them one-on-one and let them know that, look, you have misled them. You have seen the light. And I will have time to attend to them. So we are not talking of the people that depend on you to live, to eat. Those people that raise your standard, giving you money. Okay. So that is your job. So thank you very much. That's another assignment for us to make sure we reach those followers all over the world, wherever they are. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Man of God, I dreamed after I was arrested. I dreamed that you followed me to my place in my village, in that same big shrine that we used to serve the deities for 4 days. I packed all those things to burn them before I came here, but I cannot burn them. But I dreamed that you were there delivering all my people in that my same house there.
Well, I don't need to talk too much. I know there is a chain in your hand and your leg and your backlog in your mouth until we get all your followers. Because if you get only you, we have not done anything right. So we get them. So don't worry, I'm at your service. So thank you. So,
Nous voulons entendre la confession de cet homme qui dit qu'il est né en fait pour servir les déités après que son père soit mort. Il est un chef traditionnel, il est un marabout. Il a dit que toutes les personnes s'abaissent devant lui car il peut contrôler le tonnerre, les tempêtes, il peut faire la pluie descendre et aussi arrêter la pluie, chose qu'il fait souvent lorsque les pasteurs, les séminaires, ils commencent à commander contre ces dieux qu'ils servent. Il fait tomber la pluie pour pouvoir déparpiller justement cette croisade. Il a dit que la tellement de puissance que même les gens de toute classe sociale s'abaissent devant lui, mais il rend toute la gloire à Dieu pour la prophétie.
Escuchamos el testimonio de este hombre que fue iniciado en el río a partir de la muerte de su bisabuelo. Espíritus satánicos contrarios en su vida han afectado su matrimonio y su economía, puesto que tiene mucho poder en la sociedad con diferentes tipos de personas que van y hacen reverencia ante él, pero él no tiene ninguna propiedad. Además,
you know, you're just trying to tell us just little. There is a lot of things which you will still come and explain, but we get it. You know, there is a ring which you normally bless and which you ask these iron people to do for you. And husband and wife, or those who are looking for wife, those who are looking for children, a lot of children you are given to people. So all this, there's a lot of job to do. People
Yes,
come
sir,
to,
it's true, sir.
People come to you, they are buried, and you go to the river, appeal to the gods, and they give them children. So a lot, thousands of children like that. People have conceived, people have, that's pregnant by now. A lot of them can't, since you have been doing this job, you can give account of million of children you have given to them. Because it's very easy. They will give you a lot of children. People pregnant, people deliver baby now, a lot of them are everywhere. So if you are to be given assignment to the rest of your life, you can't finish converting your people. Are you talking of the people? Even many of your people you have given children, many of them now accept Jesus as their Lord and Savior, but they need deliverance. The children too they have need deliverance. He has given 1 million children to buried people.
It's true, sir.
Mm-hmm. So what do you want to say? What do you want to say about this? He's talking, you're just looking. You don't know a lot of things has happened. 1 million children have been given to the buried people. And many husband and wife have been joined together. And there's a ring we normally give in the people that if a man talk to you, you must accept. You get married to the man, maybe after 1 year, 2 years, that will clear in your eyes. If people will start fighting, you say, how do you carry me? I don't know how I marry you. By then you will have had 1 or 2 children. That is cause of marry and remarry today. Many women, by the time they give birth to 2 or 1 children, they will start, that hatred will just come. They will look at their husband and say, how manage you marry me? Eh? So they will leave the husband. And if you ask them, why are you decided to divorce, to sack this man, say, I can't just understand. I don't know how you get me. So many women now marry and remarry, because the way you got these people at the beginning, a lot of things, these are the kind of charm. And some of the things too that he used to do, he will ask a woman to buy this. You know, like what do you call it? Like this. They will buy it, different color, and they will bring it to him. He will sanctify it in his own way. By the time you started wearing it, no man will see you that will not go out with you. So these are the things, a lot of things that will happen. Why can't you ask him, those goats and the cow they were killing, what are they brought it for? The ram you are seeing it, pure white ram. Pure white. There is no color, only white. And they were killing a lot of cities inside. What purpose? What are they looking for? The people that brought it. So the person that is confessing is like even many people they deliver here, they confess that they are initiated. It's one of their grandmaster. So that's it. So let's leave the matter like this. We continue. So thank you. We want to thank God for bringing you here. And your woman, even the baby inside your wife is initiated. So there's no need. Everything is just like that. There's a lot of job to do. Even as we are talking, 1 or 2 people, the Spirit of God told me that I have been to this man before. But you have accepted this as your Lord and Savior, but you are here sitting down. Don't be shy to come out. You have accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior. Come out. I want to see you. So thank you, brother. So please, it's my guest. His case to be handled with respect, because we know what we are going to gain to the kingdom of God. Handle the case with respect, and it's like a centurion that came to Jesus. Like who? That came to Jesus. Jesus also uttered a word, respect word. Because Jesus also regard and give a honor, because Jesus also knew that through him, million people will come. So we take it easy, because himself will fetch them. We work for that. So thank you. Thank you. Please turn on. So it's not a job we can finish today. We continue. Next week again, we let you know how far we have gone, and we continue and we continue and we continue and we continue. So thank you. Hallelujah. I said there's a man there and a woman too that have been to this man. I know you have accepted, you don't want to hear anything, but I'm just telling you. Where? Okay. Now, next.
On va maintenant regarder la prochaine vidéo pour écouter le prochain cas.
Continuación el video.
There's brother there, your wife trying to divorce, trying to separate from you. Come. You receive a phone call from your wife.
Yes.
That is no more interested in the marriage.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, sir. It's true, sir.
And you people,
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Because you people just get word.
You look at it.
Look at it. Oh, just wedding.
It's
and
not
they
a
give you
year.
a call that is no more interested.
Yeah.
Because you try to protect his life. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. There's a call now. You people have begin to communicate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now he doesn't want to call you.
Yes.
You want to pick it. Don't worry. Let's please call them.
On va voir la vidéo de cet homme qui a reçu une prophétie. A dit que la femme qui vient juste de se marier, elle l'a quitté. La
Please, just listen a lot of lessons. The brother that just confessed now, they just have to cover. There's a lot. If you know the man that just confessing now, his position in there, you know that it's a big fish. So listen to this one too.
Emmanuel, my name is Enwan Fidelis. I'm from Kano State. The prophecy given to me by the man of God, TB Joshua, is true. All of a sudden, man of God said, my wife called me on phone that she's not more interested in a marriage. I said, okay.
I think the woman is around. Let's see the woman.
The prophecy man of God gave to me is true. Is that my wife called me that she's not more interested in a marriage. I said okay. So I couldn't do anything. I couldn't say anything. So all of a sudden one day she still sent a message to me that what she said that she's final. I said okay, since it's your, I now test to her again. Since it's your decision, I'm through with this. I'm okay with that. So.
Let's hear from the woman. We have listened to the other side. This is the woman we are waiting for. Till we have heard from the man from before and after. Okay, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Oh, what a wonderful sister. Thank you for coming here. Okay. So this is your mom. Can you introduce her?
My name is Sarah Wankwo.
Okay.
And the woman standing beside me is my mom. So it all started that my ex-husband came here about a month ago.
Okay, so this man is your ex-husband. Okay, it's all right.
About a month ago.
So
the man of God prophesied to him that after the wedding that his wife left home. So man of God now called me that I'm invited to Synagogue Church of All Nations. That's why I'm here.
Okay, thank you. I know I gave you a call some night ago.
Yes, sir.
And you picked my call.
Yes, sir.
And since then you have been worried. You want to come, have you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming. Okay, you are welcome. Can we hear,
It all started when I finished my senior YS in 2009. So my dad died on 1998. So we had bakery where we baked bread, and everything collapsed. So there is this small boy that killed about 2 boys outside the compound. So the people one died. The people that owned the body, dead body, now came to our house and burned down our building. So everything was so difficult then for us to survive. So my mom now said, and I was worried, telling my mom that I want to go to school after my WAEC, because everything, I met my WAEC and all that. So she said, and there is this boy that came to marry me, and I was so tired about it. I don't want to hear anything about marriage. I left Aba to Kanu to go and visit my senior sister, our second daughter. So there I met him. So I didn't see, it was the guy that was living with my senior sister in the same compound. Said that he has somebody like Sarah, that they came from the same village, because we came from the same village. Okay, that we came from the same village. So the guy now came and was telling my auntie that he wants to marry me. And I told my auntie that I don't like him. I don't want to marry him. So I left Kano and went back to Aba. He was at my back bribing my mom and my sister so that they will convince me to marry him. And I was telling them that I don't want to, I want to go to school. I don't want to get married.
Can you go straight to the point? What is happened after the wedding? What happened? Tell me, there's something that is worrying you. Look, feel free to talk. Feel free to talk. What's happened? We are speak. Love is a thing of mind, okay? We don't force people to love one. Okay? So speak out. What's wrong? What's your problem? So I know your problem. Just go ahead and say it.
He promised to send me to school. He told my mom that he will send me to school, and I will go to school. So after everything, he gave me money to go and take JAMB. I took JAMB. I got admission into Nnamdi Azikiwe University. So before then, we got married. We did our traditional marriage. So then when we get home, so my friend now called me that my name came out, that to come and pay for acceptance and all that. So and I called him when he came back from work. I told him, look at, my friend just called me now that to come and pay for acceptance. He said that I'm not going anywhere, that he eventually give me that money for the exam so that I will agree to marry him. I said, what type of nonsense is it? Why must you say a thing like that? Is it that before I know he's under 8 months, I got 4 miscarriages. So we were quarreling. He started maltreating me, locked me in the house. He doesn't want me to come out. He was just treating me as a slave.
Okay, what happened while you left the house? You people did wed, Abi? That was wedding?
Yes.
Okay.
So it was then I left the house. I came back to Aba. So my cousin sister were telling me that we are somehow related, that he's my relation. So that one of my uncle, because my uncle, he's somehow man, he can do anything for the fact that the money is there. He can do anything to get the thing. Even my mom here.
Okay, I see. Hello. Please, will you listen? Please praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I see. Uncle, I say the problem you people have, I think the nation all over the world, that should be school. A lady should be going before get married to study about marriage, how to live with a man. A man too should have a school to go to study how to live with a woman. So I think your lady has no knowledge of what we call marriage. The way she taught. I think, now the whole thing, let me hear from Mama. Mama, what is the problem? What is the problem? Are you the mother?
Okay, I'm the mother of Miss Sarah.
What happened between your daughter and your former in-law?
What happened was that after the death of my husband. Okay.
Can you go straight to the point? Why this marriage collapsed?
Okay, this man came saying that he wants to marry Sarah after she requested that she be going to university. After that now, the man wanted to marry Sarah. Sarah said unless she wants to go to university before. The man agreed. Okay, later, but Sarah told me in the first place that she doesn't love this man. But only I said, since you say you want to train university, you may in the end love him.
Look, your parent has to be blamed for this. You have to be blamed. I want to see your daughter. I want to see you. Okay? You have to be blamed. And I know that you have established a relationship with this man. Financially, he has supported you.
Excuse me, sir. The day of traditional marriage, my in-laws that came, they came. So why should we allow them to get married? They are blood relations. So I didn't want to tell my daughter that very day.
But you knew that before you allow your daughter to marry him.
We didn't.
I say you knew, at least you knew him before your daughter married him. Were you not aware when they get married?
I didn't understand.
Were you not aware?
Because my uncle went to their house and asked his father, is this really true that...
Okay, sorry, don't worry. Your mommy is the cause of everything. Because your mommy, the issue is not even you people are related. Himself should know that you people are related. So the question is, there is no love. And where there is no love, I don't know how you people can live together. So there is no love. You don't, because of money, get lost with this man. And don't, because of the stature of the lady, because she's beautiful, get lost with the lady. Okay? So please, I want to see you. And your mama, you have not done a good job. Okay, this is a young lady that need to go to school, but notwithstanding, even your appearance too, it's not sure that you are still hustler. You not look like a hustler, you look like a banker. Whereas you are not a banker. So everything you wear, the way you dress, everything, anybody that see you will see you as a banker. So you are not a hustler. So uncle, I will see you. Okay? Don't because of your career first. Before you begin to, don't begin to do all what is happening and very embarrassing. Very embarrassing man. We man that really know what marriage is all about, you are embarrassing us. This is your daughter too, is a little girl. The future first. I'm going to talk to you about your future. I'm going to talk to you about how you can settle down. I'll talk to you about how you will settle down and get your home settled and settle down and get married. I will talk to you about your future, your career. Okay, you are too young. How old are you?
I'm 21, sir.
Okay, sorry. My brother, don't worry. I'll see you. Don't worry. I'll see you. Thank you very much. So I want to see her and her mom. Okay? Okay, let them go and sit down there and wait for me.
De voir le cas de ce couple, ils se sont séparés après la prophétie que l'homme de Dieu avait donnée à cet homme. Et effectivement, cette jeune femme l'a quitté après quelques mois de mariage. Dieu a dit qu'il les verra après, car les parents sont la cause de ce mariage et aussi de leur séparation.
Escucha la confirmación de la profecía por parte del profeta tú y yo de este matrimonio.
Wow. I want to say I'm sorry. It's not every time you hear smooth testimony. Every time. Sometimes you should have, it is also galloping one. This is a galloping testimony. You cannot gain with this last testimony, nothing to gain. You don't even understand what they are talking about. The lady, he talk about this, he talk about the relation, he said they are family again. I mean, I don't know. What is family? So I'm very sorry. It's not everything. Every time you should hear smooth testimony. So put it behind you. It's one of those things. I think the problem we mostly women are facing is that instead of us to look for someone, I mean, he's too young. He doesn't know what they call marriage. This guy is still talking about boyfriend and girlfriend now. There's nothing. He doesn't understand what the marriage you are talking about. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't understand it. That is why he's just looking for excuse. All what he's saying is an excuse. That we are family now. Family should not marry. So that and your family, but you don't know this before getting too far. And your mommy too never even know that they are family. So it's an excuse. But she's too young. She needs career. He need a career first. I don't know this. And my brother too, it's my brother. After the meeting, I'm going to meet him. I will surprise him. I will surprise him. Yes, I will surprise him. I will surprise him. He will thank God that today, he witnessed today. So please, I will surprise him so that they can put this behind and move forward. So thank you. And our mommy too, she's not doing a good job. I don't know what happened to her mom. I don't know the problem you people have. Once little time you have, maybe you have a good stature lady, you begin to follow her anywhere. Oh yeah, let's go. Where are you going? He said, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. So thank you. Next, please, just one more. So we start the mass prayer.
Alors maintenant, regardez la vidéo du prochain.
A continuación el video de la profecía.
Come here. This is the second time they are sending you out of the house.
Yes, man of God.
Take it easy. Take it easy. What do you think is the cause of wonderful lady like this? What a beautiful lady. And that hatred just... You need to be delivered. Your man too need to be delivered.
Amen. Yes,
because you saw a letter.
Yes, man of God.
In your husband's pocket.
Yes, man of God.
This one know the value of husband and wife. Yes, man. This is wife. This is wife. Say this is wife. Not we are relation, we are family. It's my brother. It's my brother, we are related. It is later I got to know that is my uncle. Because he knows the value of that. He doesn't want that to. He knows what is happening outside. Before a marriage can stand and become a mirror to other couples, such a marriage must have passed through think and think, negative and positive, a lot. Letter in the pocket, that is a small thing. Even you see red letter, not only blue letter. The one they use red biro to write. So that it is. So the question now we ask God, what does he say about this? Whether red biro or pencil or pen or blue, what does God say about this? So that is not enough to begin to misbehave in the house. Run to God. Okay, let's.
On va voir la vidéo de cette femme. L'homme de Dieu a dit qu'il y a un problème entre elle et son mari. Elle supplie à l'homme de Dieu que l'homme de Dieu puisse pouvoir l'aider. Maintenant, on va écouter sa confession.
Vamos a escuchar la confirmación de la profecía de esta mujer acerca de su matrimonio.
My name is Okudinka Ebele. I came from Anambra State. I read psychology. What man of God said about me is true. I got married 14 years ago and I have no child for now. So when we got to the hospital with my husband, the doctor said one of my tubes was blocked and that my husband had low sperm count. So when we came back, I encouraged him. I told him that, look, low sperm count is not a problem as far as I'm concerned, and I'm believing God that we are going to have the child of our own. So we encouraged each other. We stayed. Then later my mother-in-law came to me and said that I should sleep with my brother's cousin to know if I would get pregnant. I said no.
You remember you say you read psychologies. You studied psychologies. Okay? I remember you say you studied psychology. Okay?
Then my husband later one day he came back home.
Okay, once again, let your study guide you your testimony. Okay? So psychology, we know what psychology is. Yeah? Psychology give birth to philosophy. Okay, go ahead.
I was surprised a day when I noticed that my husband got a lady pregnant. Then I called him because I love him so much. I told him, look, let's arrange and pay this lady off so that we can have our child. My husband said no, they're planning to kill the child. I said, okay. The lady and the child brought a lot of crisis in our home, which made my husband to hate me. He sold my car and bought a car for the lady. He paid for a house rent for the lady. He doesn't eat my food. He stays away. He doesn't love me anymore. He doesn't come to me. He doesn't sleep with me. And because of that, I called my sister and discussed with her because I couldn't have a child for my husband, to arrange for my husband to use his sperm to get my sister pregnant by artificial insemination. And my husband said no, that he needs a lady that he will sleep with and make sure the child belongs to him. Then after that, there was a traditional marriage I went with my husband.
Okay, don't worry. I want to thank my brother, our brother that is here today. I want to thank you big time. And I want to assure you, whatever my sister might have said, that should not influence your... No, you talk, sir. I say you talk. I say whatever my sister might have said, I don't want this to dictate your own testimony or your confession. So whatever she might have said, that should not dictate the testimony you are about to give now. Let your own testimony come from your heart. Don't reply her. Say your own differently, please. Oh yeah, give it.
My names are Bernard Okudinka from Anambra State. And the prophecy of man of God is pure. Because I'm in my house. She wants to come here. She dragged me here for the first time. Since then, I love Emmanuel TV. And I start watching it, giving my time for the TV and watching the Word of God, the true Word of God. I'm a Catholic, born Catholic. And when I watch the television, when she's here on Monday, healing service, I saw her, when man of God say, this is not the first time this man wants to send you out of the house. And she started crying. And this crying is the method he used to finish me up in my life. What anybody that can come into our marriage for our problems, she will cry. And everybody will say, now it's because you don't have to play.
My brother, I want to join your family. And I want to meet you one-on-one.
Man of God, I want to talk. I've sold all my houses.
Okay.
My money is finished. I took this lady to India and spent 3 good months. I took my wife to Bridge Clinic. 2 baby. I took it for 2 times in Port Harcourt, 1 in VI. And I want to, because of this, and I have tried, because he thought I'm not a man. Even talking to me, if I'm a man, let me pregnant her. Then I look around and I find a lady. I promise her I'm not married, but I will pay you whatever you need.
Okay, it's all right.
Just wait. I need to talk to the world so everybody will have it too.
Please come, my brother. Sorry.
On va entendre la conférence de cette femme et aussi celle du mari, qui dit qu'elle n'a pas pu avoir d'enfant depuis plus de 14 ans de stérilité et qu'elle a conseillé à son mari de prendre une autre femme pour pouvoir porter un enfant, mais que depuis son mari